What's up, everybody? Getting into this episode of Beyond the Gates. As much as I enjoy Danny and Haley going back and forth, and I do enjoy it, the shade that they throw it at each other, I love it. But at the same time, Danny need to let this go. She do, because my thing is this: it's not like her and Bill got a co-parent anymore. The kids is grown. Like Naomi and Chelsea got their own lives, they got their own homes. They chilling. They good. Y'all don't have to deal with each other anymore. So my thing is, why do Danny give a rat's ass if Haley is really pregnant or not? Even if she's lying, that's Bill's problem. It's not yours. That's what tell me she not trying to let go of Bill. Bill damn sure ain't trying to let go of her, because he stay in her business too. You know what I mean? He stay in her business, her family business. They can't let each other go. They can't let go of the drama. Um, I don't see the benefit in Haley lying about this pregnancy. I really don't. I don't see why she would. Because Danny was like, "Oh, you want to get your claws further into him," but I'm like, she already got the wedding ring, got the mansion, got the limitless credit card. What else would she need to lie? Why would she need to lie when she got all that? It makes no sense. And besides that, it would actually be good for her to be pregnant. She would benefit even more if she had Bill's baby. Like financially, everything. She'd benefit for years behind having a child with him. Trust funds, money, all of that. She have access to all of that. Even if they were to get a divorce, hell, it'd work out in her favor in the divorce. So I don't see her lying about it. And what Danny said to her was so funny, but so true. When Danny was like, "Shit, the minute I walk out this door, your ass gonna start crying." Sure enough, she did too. Got right in Bill's arms, started sobbing. I'm like, they are funny as hell. Because she can't stand the heat. That's the problem. Like, she can't take it when people confront her ass. She like to act big and bad and stuff like that. But please, she ain't as bad as she tried to make herself out to be. Haley knows she a little puppy. She got all bark and no bite. Talking about, oh, is this what I'm gonna have to deal with the next 9 months? And I agree with Bill. Shit, you gonna have to deal with it probably longer than that. Like, these people ain't gonna like you. They gonna keep shunning you every time they see you. That's just what it is. And it's crazy how Bill has to keep reassuring her every single time. "Oh, I believe you above all others. You my first. You come first with me." I'm like, her insecurities is just out of control. Like, she's insecure out the ass. Like, this man got to reassure her shit every time they together. And mind you, Bill don't give a damn about nothing. Bill is caring about sex, basically. He was like, "So how is this pregnancy going to impact our sex life?" That's all he worried about. Because Danny gave it to Haley. She was like, "Listen," she keep dropping gems on Haley, and Haley don't want to pick up what she putting down. She keep telling her, Bill is about Bill. He don't give a fuck about nobody else but himself. He gonna outshine this child. All he gonna care about is himself. She keep trying to warn Haley. Like, being married to him is no prize. Yeah, the money part is nice, but damn, like, you ain't gonna get no real marriage out of his ass. This the calm before the storm. And I believe it too, because something telling me Bill gonna go back to old habits sooner or later. Because look at him. He just thinking about sex. Like, oh, this gonna impact our sex life? And she had to reassure his ass, no. She was like, pregnant women get horny. Which I heard was true. I heard it was true. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But I heard that was true. But if she is pregnant, these next few months gonna be a doozy. So anyway, moving on from that. I was surprised that Danny and Doug, of all people, were at the bar, was at Uptown having a drink together. Well, he basically bumped into her when she was there. But I'm like, damn, that's an odd one. Them two sitting around commiserating. I said, okay. Joey is a disrespectful ass person. Like, this man took Vanessa to the damn casino knowing Doug ass was gonna be there. Cause where else would Doug be? Like, he just be flaunting that shit in Doug's face. Basically, subliminally, and just let him know, like, dude, I could take your wife anytime I want her. And Doug know. Cause Doug know that Vanessa want him to. That's why, Doug was like, well, shit, you gonna threaten to take my wife away? Sir, he ain't got to take nothing. She willingly going. Vanessa want him just as much. And made that shit abundantly clear. Because look at her when she was at the casino winning. She was like, oh, you must have rigged these to make sure I won. You know he did. You know he did. Joey don't let nobody win unless he wants you to win. And of course, she finally gave him some coochie. That man got rid of everybody in there quick. He told all the staff patrons, he said, listen, go to the next game room. We occupying this table. Having sex on the table. Like, Vanessa, come on now. That's the best you could do. Sex in a casino on the table. I mean, that is a weird place to have sex, though. But it's a good story to tell. I know some people that had some sex in wild places. Like, it's... Like, seriously. Vanessa, I'm telling you, Vanessa is playing a very dangerous game with this dude. Like, I'm telling you. A very dangerous game. Like, she has no idea what she getting into. And I get it. Like, Vanessa, she seemed like she like danger. Like, she's an adrenaline junkie or something. But she has no clue the hell that this man is about to rain on her. Now you done gave him some ass. It's about to go from bad to worse. Because she gonna see the real him. You know what I'm saying? He got his face on right now. But soon she gonna see the real Joey. She's been warned. Like, she's definitely been warned. And she need to learn a quick lesson about that one. So anyway, moving on from that. Kat is still over here trying to play detective. She might as well work for the damn PD at this point. Because she got the surveillance footage from the hospital. But she can't make out if that's Leslie or not. So of course she need Mona to do that. I like Mona's honesty. Like, I like her honesty and stuff. But Kat was too premature. Talking about, is that Leslie? Why don't you let her look at the video and tell you? Why you gonna sit there and point it out to her? Let her tell you. But Mona was like, it could be. She was like, she can't really tell. You know what I mean? Because probably from the angle of it or whatever, she can't really tell. I like her honesty. Because I'm pretty sure if she knew definitively if that was her, she would have said, hell yeah. But she not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? Because it be like that. Sometimes when you're looking at surveillance footage and you know somebody, but you can't really tell too much. And I'm glad that she didn't sit there and lie about it. She might as well, but yeah, Kat might as well just be a cop at this point. Might as well. She doing a bang up job. I give her that much. Like, her, usually the PD wouldn't even allow a civilian to be looking at surveillance footage and helping out on a case. Normally they wouldn't even allow that shit. Especially somebody who, like I said, she's a civilian. You ain't even got a PI license. And yet she's like basically Jacob's partner at this point. Speaking of partners, what happened to that old man? That was his partner. I really want to know what's good with that storyline. The whole, his partner being crooked, his father being a part of it. Are they dropping that? Like, what they doing with that? Because I'm curious. When is that going to come back into play? Because I was real interested in that. I was intrigued. I want to know more about Mona. I really do. Because I like the Mona character. I want to know more about her, like her background, like where she come from. How she know Nicole, like how long her and Nicole known each other and stuff. Like, I really want to know that about her. Because I'm feeling her. I like her character. She funny. She honest. Like, she could be a heroine of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really like her. So anyway, moving on from that. Ted. Theodore. Thaddeus. Teddy. This why I can't have no sympathy for him. Because after watching this, I was like, you know what? Nicole need to go ahead and divorce him. Because he's being straight up stupid. If you see Leslie at the door, she was working that wig though. I ain't gonna lie. She was looking good. But her and that little Party City she had on her head. This chick stay with a new wig and I love it. But if you see Leslie at the door, why would you even let her in? Why would you even open the door? Most hotels got a peephole. All you gotta do is look through the peephole. Like, this is why I don't feel bad for him, because he keeps entertaining her foolishness. Like, if you want nothing to do with her, mind you, he spent most of that time telling her to get out of his room. He was like, oh, you need to go. You need to go. If she need to go, what the hell you let her in for, Teddy? Like, what do you... Dude, get some common sense. Like, really. because she coming in there lying, trying to make it seem like she care about Eva, talking about, oh, well, we need to parent her. Baby, you 20 something years too late for this parenting shit. That girl grown. And he was basically like, listen, I'm gonna do for my daughter like I always have for all my other kids. I'm gonna do for her too. But at the end of the day, Leslie don't give a damn about Eva. She don't care nothing about that girl. She just trying to get at Ted. That's all it is. She keep trying to put moves on him, keep trying to remind him of their past. I'm like, you need to go sit your ass down. Men don't want you. And she even admitted today, she was like, basically, she didn't give a damn about her late husband, Alan. She was like, that man was a means to an end for her. Like, he just created stability for her financially. That's all that was. Like, he went to work, he brought the money in. He created that stable lifestyle for her. Comfortability, basically. But she didn't care nothing for him, and she felt like, oh, he never cared for Eva. He treated Eva like trash because that wasn't his daughter. Like, I really want to know more background about her and Alan. Because all we getting is her side of the story. Alan's dead, so we don't know what he would have to say about all of this. But they need to bring somebody on that knew that man and knew the truth, knew the real about their marriage. Because I wouldn't really believe 99% of what come out of Leslie's mouth about her marriage to Alan. Because we don't know what's true and what's not with her. But what I do know was true is she didn't give a damn about that man. I know that much. She admits it all the time. She basically just settled for him because she couldn't have Ted. That's pretty much what it was. And Ted keep entertaining her damn foolishness. Oh, I love my wife. I want to be with my wife. Then what you got this bird up in your damn hotel room for? Should have never let her in there, fool. Should have never let her in there. That girl don't give a damn about no Eva. And that's sad that she uses her daughter that way. That's why I was pissed that Eva even covered up for her and lied. Because I'm like, at the end of the day, what is you lying for her for? Like, your mother wouldn't spit on your ass if you was on fire. That's how sad Leslie is. Like, Eva could literally be standing in front of her on fire. That girl wouldn't even throw a bucket of water on her to put her out. Nothing. That's just how sick she is. Talking about, oh, we need to create a united front. United front? Your daughter grown. How many times I need to say that? Leslie over here talking like she 12 or something. Like, baby. Talking about, oh, she want us together. Leslie, that girl do not want y'all together. The fucking delusions that come out of her mouth, like, really. Oh my God. Talking about some old bitterness doesn't have to be the way forward. Man, get out that room. Oh my God. Like, get out the room. My goodness. And she over here all up on him and stuff like that, trying to make it seem like they was making out. And of course, Kat walked in that moment and seen what she saw. He talking about, oh, it's not what you think. I'm like, yeah, of course. That's the primary line that dudes usually use. Kat is so over Ted, though, because Kat said the same shit that I was thinking. Why did you let her in the room? Duh. Even Kat was saying it. Kat basically feel like her father has an appetite for Leslie at this point. Like, I'm starting to think so too. Like, you must feel something for this damn woman. Because what do you keep putting yourself in these situations with her for? You know how conniving she is. Like, you know how conniving and manipulative. I mean, if Ted really wants to do something, I think he should come up with a plan where he uses her fondness for him against her. You know what I'm saying? The woman is obviously still crushing on him, still want him. Use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying? Start slowly. You don't want to be too obvious about it. But I would come up with a plan with Nicole and the cops to bust her ass. Set up a little sting operation on Leslie. You know what I'm saying? Make her... You got to use her tricks against her. You know what I'm saying? You got to use... I mean, she's very smart. So you got to play it just right. Stage a couple public arguments with Nicole. Make sure Leslie see it. Something. Get the town talking about it. Be pissed off. Stuff like that. Reel her in. You know what I'm saying? Get her to trust you. So that way she slip up and say something or do something. You know what I'm saying? They nail her ass. Like I said, it's gonna be tough to do something like that because the homegirl ain't stupid. You know, she's pretty smart chick, but you gonna have to come up with something at this point. Ted gonna have to do something because his way of doing it ain't working. So he need to be smart. Like seriously. Leslie funny as fuck though. When she went home, she all up in the mirror and stuff like that, thinking she a rock star and she all this, that, and the third. And that little Elvis impression that she did was funny as shit. I was like, yo, this girl is twisted. Like she is freaking demented. I love me some Leslie though, because she keep me laughing. Like she is that villain I just love to hate. Like she drive me crazy, but she funny as hell. But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comments, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Peace.